All right. Jeez. I guess. Where should I begin? Um, I guess after learning that I received some coins from the swindler, and my sword is special, one of a kind, and um, timeline exclusive, I guess. The librarian sent us home, and by home they sent us to Liegmeyer, and that's when we found out Boss Ride conquered. Um, After helping the refugees find places to settle, I decided to take a brief visit home to Alterus because last time I knew my parents got turned into dust and everything I knew and loved just vanished. Um, After arriving at Alterus, I found some guard uniform, just kind of hanging around. It was just dry. It was drying in the sun. They had to do laundry. It was laundry day. Weird timing too, but after acquiring some guard armor and transforming into a human, I made my way into the city, and from there I went to go visit my parents.
So, as you reach in front of your parents' home, everything looks the same. It doesn't look like there's been any conflict here, nothing at all. Everything looks exactly how you remember it. You hesitate to knock. You don't really know why. What do you do?
Um, can I a perception check to see if there's anything around, like the house, or if it's like trapped?
Sure.
Jokes on you. Perception's good, son. Jokes on. Okay, I thought that was a one, and I was about to be like, 14.
What'd you roll?
14.
So, what'd you get on your perception check?
14.
All right. It doesn't
Oh,
look
wait.
like there's any obvious traps or anything like that. You just get this kind of small dread. You remember the last time someone knocked on your parents' door and what happened. And that kind of gives you pause.
After taking a couple of deep breaths, I'm going to work up the courage to knock.
As you knock, you hear some scampering near the door. Like feet hitting the floor fast, like running towards the door.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the door swing open, and there is maybe about 3 feet up off the ground a little small changeling boy. Normally you wouldn't be able to recognize it, but this little boy is not shapeshifted at all because he's got the gray complexion and the black silhouettes on the eyes, the white hair, and the white colorless eyes themselves. It's like, hi, who are you?
My name is Frank. I was wondering if your parents were home.
Yeah. Let me go get him. Mom? Dad? There's someone at the door.
And you see your mom and dad walk around the corner, and your mom's jaw just hits the floor, and she runs towards you. Ghost? Is that you?
Hey, Mom. I'm home.
I thought you were dead.
I could say the same for you. It's been one hell of a journey, and I'm just gonna give my mom the deepest fucking hug.
One hell of a journey. You can hear your dad behind. Son, we haven't... It's been 10 years. Where have you been? No.
Yeah.
You know what? That doesn't matter right now. That matters right now is you're home, and come inside. Let's get some food, and we can get you all set up.
You're
Here.
yeah, you're gonna want to sit down for this
Oh.
story.
I suppose you. This is your little brother. This is Spectre.
Hi.
Hi. Wow. You're a ghost.
I'm
Wow.
gonna revert
Mom and-
back from my human form back into the fox form.
Mom and Dad, they always talked about you, but like I never got a chance to meet you.
Yeah, it's a little bit crazy finding out that you have a younger brother and you've been missing for 10 years.
Yeah. It's wow. Oh, are you still like Dad always said that you were like really, really good at sneaking. Could you like teach me how to sneak?
Maybe when I'm done with my journey.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't mean to like be cramping your style.
You're
Oh.
alright. A good tip is walk heel to toe and don't hold your breath, because when you hold your breath, when you run out of breath, it's gonna make you gasp.
Yeah. That makes sense. All right. Well, Mom, I gotta go to school. But Ghost, will you still be here when I get done with school? I want to get to know ya.
What time are you out of school?
3:30. Oh. Apparently he's not gonna be here. He just disappeared on me. Oh, no, he reappeared out of nowhere. What happened?
That's my special sneaking skills. That's
Yeah, I'll be out of school like 3:30 if you'll still be here.
yeah, I have a couple of errands I have to run first, and then I'll pop back in before I leave.
Yeah, okay.
Have a good day at school.
Yeah, all right.
And he kind of like tries to like give you a fist bump,
I fist bump him back.
and he runs out, grabs his bag, and runs out the front door. You see your mom is like set a bowl on the table, and your dad's kind of like helping by cleaning it off, like all the mess and stuff. And
I got you,
from
pops.
Spectre's.
Did you say from Spectres?
Yeah, no, from like Spectre's like mess.
Okay, I was about to be like, time out. Hold on.
No, like the mess from Spectre, as in your brother Spectre.
All right. I'll help him clean up.
So, eat some food. What's been going on with you, Ghost? Last we heard, you'd left to help with taking down the Professor Kazanjan.
What
That was
about the
almost 10
professor?
That was almost 10 years ago.
Has he done anything recently?
I mean, he died 3 years ago.
And what of Arson and Stella?
Stella. You mean Stella Balsamo?
Yes, Arson's daughter.
Yes. They've been doing okay. I mean, Austin got some care, but hasn't quite been the same since everything happened. She swears up and down that Professor Kazanjan is still alive, but I mean, everyone saw the body. So she's been in and out of the psychiatric facility, but Stella does everything she can for her.
Yeah, that's the next person I'm gonna go visit. So, I guess I should probably start from the beginning, where I've been since. And I explained to them, like, the timeline. I summon Aftercut and I show them the sword, and then I send it back to the Mirror Realm. Um, I explained to them about the adventure on the moon, the timelines collapsing, how we were nuked by a cupcake, and just kind of catch up on my half of things. And here we are after not escaping, but slipping away from Leaguemire and Boss Rye to come see if you guys were alive.
Alive? Why wouldn't we be?
Because when the timelines collapsed, everything turned into dust, including me. Luckily, my friend Ifrin fixed everything.
Oh, son, I wouldn't know much about any timeline stuff, but we're all okay. We've been worried about you ever since you left, but
I've also been worried about you since I got back.
we're all okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
I hope so.
That is, unless I know the King of Steam has been talking with Boss Rye about siding with them.
King of Steam
War.
siding with Boss Rye?
They're talking about it. It's terrible. There's a lot of accounts of a group of knights at Servavandra made up of cannibals and murderers. And I hope it's not true. I thought a lot better of Avandra.
Can you tell me what the King of Steam looks like? It's been a been a minute.
Yeah, the King of Steam wears that mask. It's over the side of his face. He's got
Any scars?
darker gray skin, white hair, and bright green eyes.
Alright. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been home, so I just want to make sure that some things are still the same.
Alright, yeah, everything's still the same. Nothing's changed too much besides all this war stuff. I really hope we don't end up getting involved in another one.
I also hope that the King of Steam understands that war is not the answer sometimes, and especially if it's in a pursuit of knowledge.
Yeah. Darling, would you mind getting the door? I just got a alert on our Arcana gem. It sounds like our food delivery's here. I really hope the delivery driver actually brought all the ingredients this time. Trying to make a good dinner.
Yeah, I can grab the door, and I'm gonna walk over to the window, peep it, so that way I can see who's at the door.
You immediately recognize Jeff.
Alright, I open the door.
Oh, hey, I got a delivery here. I got 2 orders of beef lo mein, 1 chicken lo mein, some beef chow fun, a kung pao platter, and oh, hey, Ghost, what's up? Didn't expect to see you here, bro.
Yeah, and I didn't expect you to remember who I was, nor do I remember ever meeting you.
Oh, don't you remember? Like, all your buddies like told me about you on the bus trip, man.
I wasn't there. I was getting shot at.
Yeah, but they told me about you, how you were like some like big hero spy dude breaking into the King of Steam. Like, that's hardcore, man.
I wouldn't say hero spy.
Yeah, I'm sure you're just being humble, but look, I am gonna need you to sign here, and if you could call the restaurant and give me a 5-star review, because honestly, if I get another 1-star review and quote steal people's food, they're probably gonna fire me again.
Did you steal any of our food, Jeff?
There might be some crab rangoons missing, if I'm honest. And half of that plate was already missing when I got it.
I'm rolling insight. Because I already know you're lying. That's an 8.
It still succeeds. He's fucking lying.
Jeff? Bud?
Yo, what's up?
You might want to go find the other half of that plate. And then come back, please.
Oh man, I don't know where I put that,
Jeff?
buddy.
If you want that 5-star review, bud, then you better go find the other half of that plate.
It might take me some time, but like, I tell you what, I'll leave this part with you, and he hands you the receipt. But if I come back with that half plate, you gotta give me 5 stars. Deal?
Fine, but make sure it's a full plate of food and nothing's missing, please.
Wait, I thought it was a half plate.
Jeff, just replace the plate that you ate clearly with a new
Whoa,
plate.
whoa! Why you gotta have like that accusatory tone, bro?
Jeff,
I
a
thought it
half
was
a
like.
plate doesn't go
Listen,
missing.
Sometimes the universe gets hungry, man, and like it demands like its own kind of sacrifice. Like you know,
Hey,
like when you leave food
Jeff,
at like an
quick
altar.
Quick question for you, bud.
Oh man, I'm not good at pop
Are you the
quizzes.
universe?
I'm part of like we are the universe, man.
So are you insinuating that with the universe just randomly deciding to eat half a plate of food,
It's
Are
a
you saying that you're-
sacrifice, man.
did you offer the sacrifice?
Maybe.
Then go get a full plate of food, please. If you just replace the food,
Eh.
I'll give you a
That's how you-
5-star.
And I'll tell you what, I'll even grab an extra couple of fortune cookies for you.
Thank you. I'll give you a 5-star once the food comes back. As a whole, like in its entirety, nothing's missing.
Ah, man, but what if I get hungry on the way? Could you spot me a couple of coins just so I can like stop at a stall and get some snackage, bruh?
Sure. And I flick him a gold coin.
Sweet. See you see you when I see you.
No, you'll see me when you get the rest of the food.
Sure thing, man.
And Jeff's fucking gone.
Good. I'm gonna close the door, turn around, and be like, it turns out that he decided to eat half a plate of food, so I sent him back to get the full plate of food.
Yeah, we can make do with what we got here. So, how long are you in town for?
I don't know. I don't want to stay put too long, just in case somebody comes looking for me. I don't want to put you guys in danger again. Never again.
Well, I appreciate you looking out for us.
After seeing what the Aquator did to Dad and the rest of the house, I can't put you guys in danger now that I have a brother, and I felt so weak, Mom.
Honey, you're not weak. I mean, look at you. All the things that you survived. Why, I'd wager you are the strongest of all of us.
I may be strong, but I couldn't protect the ones I loved.
Hey, we're all here. We're all fine. And all we need is for you to help your friends, like you said, so that we can all have a peaceful life and you can come and spend time with us without worry of putting us in danger. Alright?
Yeah, like I said, I just want to make sure everyone's safe. I watched Dad's head roll across the floor and a clown walk in.
Well, did I at least look cool while doing it?
No, you were outside chopping wood.
No.
You ironically told me, don't go out by yourself, and you went out by yourself.
See, do as I say, not as I do, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters anymore since the timeline collapsed.
Well, I suppose the best bet now would be just to go check in on Stella, huh?
Yeah, I think that should be the
Yeah. And
next play.
we'll be expecting to meet Stella soon. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Good.
I just gotta make sure she doesn't hate me for disappearing for 10 years. Also, I'm gonna summon Aftercut again. I'm gonna be like, I'm shot in the dark, but either of you two haven't heard anything about this. And I show him Aftercut.
I can't say. It's very pretty looking. Yeah, I don't really know, kiddo. Honestly, it looks a little bit like something I once saw in Adela's, but
Coincidentally, that's where I got it, and this. And I'm gonna flip up the invisibility hood, or like the cloak,
oh, hey, invisibility, huh?
and then I'm gonna pull down the hood and be like, yeah. You remember Sog? I don't know if
Yeah, we know Sock.
he got me into some credit card debt, and with it came the sword and the cloak. So I
Yeah.
gotta go pay a visit to dear old Jimothy once I finish up here and pay off my credit card debt. But now that I've been missing for 10 years, I don't know if I can do that.
And how's I mean, you talked about Sog, but how's Phantom been doing? I need to make
Phantom?
a wisdom saving throw.
So- That's a 10.
You kind of flash in and out for just a second. You can see 3 images as you do. You can see blood all over your hands. You can see Aftercut sailing through the air like a whirlwind, carving through a literal mountain of what look to be Ferum, and you see that there's an ogre, and they all are wearing these dark green and like teal cloaks. Under cavern, you can see the sigil of the Bane flying behind you, and the sigil of the Rot flying in front of you. And then you flash back to it. We haven't heard from Phantom in quite some time.
Because Phantom was performing a cleansing.
Oh,
I also haven't heard of or heard from him either. But I think I gotta go pay a visit to my dear friend Jimothy.
well, we'll be here when you're done. Yeah, and just come swing by if you need anything, okay?
Will do. And I'm gonna give my parents like the deepest hug.
Hey. Love you, Ghost.
I love you too, Mom. I also love you too, Dad.
Love you too, kiddo. Now, get out there. Take care of business, huh?
Yeah, just don't go outside by yourself, all right?
Sure thing.
And I'm going to march my ass straight to Adela's. I have the fury of 1,000 suns within my eyes at this current moment in time.
As you are making your way over to Adela's, you reach the 3-story large supercenter, giant flickering neon line that says Adela's General Goods
I would like to
Plus.
kick open the door.
at the end of it. As you kick open the door, you enter in and you see Jimothy. Oh, well, if it isn't my friend, Ghost. How are you doing, bud?
What is with this sword? And I summon Aftercut and I throw it straight at his feet.
Well, it's a temporal anomaly sword. It's what you wanted, right?
Don't give me that bullshit. What's with the sword?
So, you're ready to have that conversation then, huh?
Yeah, considering I had a whole fucking timeline collapse on me. On top of that, I fucking learned that, my sword's redacted, and the Demon Prince of Knowledge himself has no idea what this weapon is. What did you sell me?
You hear the door slam behind you, lights flicker, and you're sitting in a small wooden room. There are two individuals, Jimothy in front of you, and sitting in the corner, you see a guy in a really bloody white button-up shirt, a gray tie, and a gray vest. He's got a porcelain mask on his face with two large red X's carved in the eyes and a wide smile carved across the face and a large tuffle of black hair atop his head. He says nothing, but Jimothy looks at you. Yeah, I sold you this weapon, but it's ready to have this conversation about it. Do you want to sit down or do you want to keep making threats?
Well, what do you know? And I'm going to pop a squat angrily.
Well, an aftercut here comes from, well, outside of Vittore. From
Yeah,
another planet.
I had a feeling. Considering that even the demon god of knowledge knew what it was. And considering that Delilah in the other timeline was a green, purple, blue insect creature. And, Risk Cadigan also had one of these insect things trying to crawl inside of it. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I think I better turn it over to my friend here for that explanation. But as far as this weapon goes, I just need to let you know that this weapon came from across the stars, from a group of people known as the Star-Soaked. And as such, it disobeys all of Vittoran magic policies, which is why it's able to violate time and space, and why it has a few extra notable abilities. When
Oh,
activated
like
fully.
mirror? Like being able to do a reverse cut on somebody? Or is there
Yeah.
more than that?
Well, there's also its teleportation magic, which hasn't been fully mastered, it looks like.
Yeah, because I don't know. I didn't even think I could teleport. I didn't even think I could hold on to the sword and throw myself through.
Why don't I take it over from here, bud? How you doing? Name's the advisor.
I'm Ghost and Sog and apparently Phantom.
I know. Big fan of your work. So, you want to know about the Star-Soaked, huh?
Yeah, I would love to learn about this sword because apparently no one can give me information on it.
Sure, I'd be happy to oblige. This particular weapon was crafted by an old enemy of mine. And it's made from the corpse of an entity known as Skurza, which used to be a star-soaked god. Fortunately, most of it was eaten by its people, but it was a god at one point, and as such, it is capable of really potent magic. Now, here's where things get really interesting. This particular thing disobeys all of Vittore's magical rules. It doesn't listen to gods, it doesn't listen to demons, and it doesn't listen to serpents.
So then
And
why
I
does
tell
it
ya.
listen to me?
That's because it's yours. You earned it. But each tier has to be earned. Once you've earned it, then you have access to that tier.
And how
Oh.
do I earn the respect of Mr. Skurza?
Oh, no. It's not the Skurza anymore. No, it's not even truly sentient. No, it's more of a memory. Locked inside.
Oh, is that it? Oh, that explains why I, had an image of the Bane flag flying behind me as I murdered, I'm assuming, my friend's family and everyone associated to them. Is that true? Is that the reason?
Yeah, that
Is
does
that
kind of
the
sound like it. I'll be honest with you.
Excellent.
The blade is hungry. After all, it comes from Skurza, which is the house of hunger. So, the blade's hungry. The more you kill with it, the stronger it gets. So, if you want it to be powerful, you just gotta kill.
Oh, that's fantastic. That goes against every ideology I have.
Well, I'd be willing to buy it off your hands. I got, 14 copper. That do it for you?
No, to be honest with you, I don't think I don't think I should let this go. From what I've been told, to be honest with you, I don't think letting a murder happy sword for 14 copper is definitely worth it.
Oh, well, I'll tell you right now that the sword doesn't make you do anything. That's all on you. It does get stronger the more you use it to kill, but killing is entirely up to you. So don't blame the sword for your actions.
Well, considering I didn't even realize the actions were my own, and the only reason I knew I murdered my friend's entire family and culture is because my mom mentioned Phantom, which I didn't even know existed until right now.
Sounds like you need to pay a visit to our good old friend, the Duke of Altars, huh?
Apparently, I mean, I even drank tea that gave me my memory back, and apparently that didn't even pop up.
If my friend is anyone to listen to, those altars, the people that live inside you, they're not your memories. You all share the same body, but you're different people, a system altogether. So while you may have gained your memories back, they may have as well, but your memories do not intermingle because you're not the same person.
Excellent. Love that. I'm gonna look back at Jimothy real quick. My debt was 14,000 gold, right? Or 1,400?
Yes, but I've already taken care of it.
What do you mean?
Yes, your debt's been wiped clean. No
How?
paid.
Who?
Doesn't matter?
A little bit, yeah.
There was an interesting fellow came through visiting. Lightning
Name.
scars across the face. I don't remember the name.
Well,
they
the
wiped.
lightning
They wiped your debt clean.
I guess I owe them a thank you when I see them. I look over at the advisor. You wouldn't happen to be able to call the swindler over here, would you?
You are a comedian, friend. That's hilarious.
Because I have to give him a little talking to as well, and I pull out one of the coins that he gave me.
Oh, you crack me up. Turn around.
I turn around.
You see Jimothy. Can I help
I
you?
fucking knew it. I fucking called it from day one, baby. I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, so what's the deal with these? And I start twiddling the coin around.
Well, it's my blessing. And a curse, I guess, too.
And what's
you wanna
the
look at it
curse
that way.
side of things?
Well, have you already figured out the blessing part?
Nope. Well, I learned from the librarian that you give it to those who do deeds that please you at the risk of their own life. So I'm guessing when I rescued Jolene from the King of Steam and nearly died.
Yeah, that's how you earned it.
And what do I do with these coins?
Easy. You can trade them. So you did one good deed, right? You saved someone. They are safe because of you. And that constitutes a deal in my perspective. They owe you for saving them. They might not think it, you might not think it, but I do. So, I covered it. Those 3 coins right there. Anyone who holds one of those coins finds that they are immensely more difficult to kill. But if you were to give up all three, you'll find that you are extremely more likely to be killed. So for your knowledge, how these coins work is possessing one gives you advantage on death saving throws. And you can give them away. But if you no longer have any, then you have disadvantage on death saving throws.
So that's the curse.
It's up to you. You can get rid of them. You can keep them all. Whatever you want to do. Completely up to you. People say it's a curse, but it's up to you whether or not you use them or not.
So would I get? I wouldn't happen to be able to get an extra coin for getting the Belladonna from the King of Steam and getting that to Ifrin to save the timeline, or save us at least into the timeline.
What are you talking about?
The timeline collapsing?
Yeah,
Not
what
even,
about it?
Yeah, the reason that we made it to the in between, and then back into this timeline. Was because I got the flower to Ifrin, who then activated the machine. Without that flower, what would have happened?
The entire timeline and everyone in it would have been completely erased.
So I can't get one extra swindler coin for that? Or is that one of the three?
That's one of the three. You got 3 for all your deeds.
Alright. Cool. Cool. This is very eye-opening. Can I ask you what tier the sword is?
Right now, Tier 1. Hasn't even been awakened yet.
Not even after the mass murder of my friend's clan culture?
No, you're 2 points away if you want to count it by points. So 2 more heads.
Oh, not even the 2 Bane guys I killed on the way to the Bronze Tower?
Nope, you need 2 more from where you're at right now.
Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Neat. Well, gentlemen, Palinirum, I guess. Gentlemen, I feel like is a too close of a term. Thanks for the info, I guess, and I should probably be on my way.
All right. Before you go, Ghost, I do have one thing I'd like to ask you. The advisor kind of looks at you. Do you really want to see Altaris in the hands of the King of Steam?
To be honest with you, no. I think Altaris should be free. I think people should be able to go in and out of Altaris and not have their memories wiped. I would love to see my family I want to see people free. That's it. I don't want to see a tyrannical leader who, will shoot you just because he can, which happened to me in the other timeline. I turned around and got shot 6 times and got injected with fucking Skirson goop. I don't even know if that's still in my body.
I understand. Trust me. Believe me. Monarchy here, absolute garbage. But
yeah, I know. I grew up here before the timelines decided to fucking split.
Ghost,
and
I'm on your
reassemble.
side. I'm on your side. I believe the same thing as you do. But I wanted to let you know that your friends over in the Novatori are going to do something absolutely stupid. One, they're going to kill the current King of Steam, which, yay, hooray. But 2, they're going to put a new one on the throne. Remember your old friend? One who got a new mask?
Yeah, the one who paid my debt.
Yeah, that one. They're going to put him on the throne. Absolute mistake if you ask me. Look how well that panned out for us all the other times. So, my thing for you is, when all this
Kill him.
goes down, kill him. You cannot have another King of Steam on the throne.
things will get bad
Who's
again.
to say?
You
Who's
want
to say
this?
this King of Steam?
You want this to end? You want the
isn't-
cycle of violence to stop? It's gotta end.
Why? What is this King of Steam gonna do that makes things? How do we know? How do we know that King of Steam and Trian, who's
It's the mask.
I guess now.
It's
What
the
about the mask?
It's possessed by the demon Alisar, the Duke of Ingenuity. It melts the brain of the person that it's attached to. That damn mask gives them drive, ambition, technological innovation. And technological innovation and advancement leads to war. And war leads to death, and persecution, and violence. And we can't have that anymore.
Neat. And now I get the
This is
choice
me.
to kill my friend too.
This is me telling you information. I am not Christians. You are not my warlock. I do not have any control over your actions. But I am giving you this
I
information.
also refuse to
that
be
you
your
can-
warlock.
Well, to be honest, you got a little bit too much going on up top to be one of my warlocks, so that's okay.
Yeah, you're telling me, and I would love to get rid of what's going on top and be my own human. I would love to be just Ghost and not have to worry about Sog and not have to worry about apparently Phantom now, because it's great, you know. I loved waking up in the middle of town and with 1,400 gold in debt and not even remembering how it happened until however long later. It's
Well-
beautiful. I would love to have my whole memory intact, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if that can happen.
I suppose that you'll have to talk to the Demon Duke of Altars about that. Not really my domain.
Dope! More Palinium talk. Excellent.
Hey,
Ghost is going to summon Africa
We can't all
back
be this
into the,
handsome.
And Ghost is going to send Africa back into the mirror dimension.
well, you take care, Ghost. Good
Yeah,
luck
I'll
and
try.
happy hunting.
Happy, I guess. And Ghost is going to turn around and walk away.
As you walk away, the room disappears and you're just inside the Adela's General Goods. There's no Jimothy, no advisor. You're just in the produce aisle.
Are there people in there?
Yep, it's normal shoppers every day walking around.
I'm just going to yell, top of my lungs, just a very angry, and then walk out.
Where do you go from here?
Time to go pay a visit to Stella.
All right. Where do you go to go visit Stella? Because you never went to Stella's house before. You don't know where Stella lives.
Do I know where Arson? I knew where Arson lived. I can go check
Yeah, but-
Arson's house.
But you were told by your mom that Arson's been in and out of the mental institute.
Right. Actually, I think that would be a good spot to start. Is go to the mental institute and pay a visit to Arson and see if I can figure out where her daughter is.
Okay.
So that's the next plan. Make my way over there and see if I can figure out where Stella is from Arson.
Okay. As you start making your way over to the Alteris Mental Institute, you walk into the city and there's a icky feeling in the air. You can see several people like in different cafes and spots talking very loudly about the war. Alteris is very, very divided. Apparently there's been a lot of information from Boss Rai about just how dark and evil the undead from Spokes are, and how Avandra is just using them as a war machine to fight back against Boss Rai, who's trying to unify. And then on top of that, there's also the information coming from the other side talking about how Boss Rai has been oppressing their people. So it's very, very divided. No one really knows what to believe. And you kind of overhear this all as you're walking, and you get towards the Alteris Mental Institute. And see someone opens the door and tries to walk beside you. Says, "Oh, sorry, didn't see you there." You can see he's got kind of this, this blue shaggy hair. You can see he's got these glasses sitting on, and a really long cape flowing out from behind him.
I'm gonna check my pockets because that's pickpocketing 101.
Sure. You check all your pockets. You still got all your belongings there.
All right, including the swindler coins.
Yep.
All right, cool. Because that's pickpocketing 101 is bumping into someone and saying, "Whoa, whoops, didn't see you there. He ain't slick. I'm onto him." All right.
Hey,
It's
you're a ghost, right?
depends on who's asking. I mean, I know I've been told I look like him, but
Oh, yeah. Sorry. My name's Seth. Seth Kama. I'm CEO of Kama Corporation.
it's a pleasure to meet you, Seth.
Yeah. Likewise. Say, I'm just gonna give you these 3 things, and you might find out you might need them later. And he hands you
Swear to God, if it's,
3 trading cards.
I swear to God, if it's
You see, each one of them has a green dragon with black eyes on them, and on the backhand side, you can see the address for Kama Corporation in Alteris.
I don't even get a fuselization with this.
No, that costs extra.
Cool.
And he walks away.
I guess I just pocket the trading cards and make my way through. Or make my way to the front desk.
All right, so you make your way to the front desk, and you hear,
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for Arsen.
Oh, all right. Are you a visitor?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna need you to fill out this form here real quick. It's a visitor's form. Once you sign that, I'll get you a little badge and we'll walk you on back, okay?
Thank you. I take the form and start filling it out. And then once I'm done filling it out, I just bring it back up.
All right.
"Here's your sticker." And she hands you a small sticker. It's got it's a yellow sticker with a big old smiley face on it. And it just says the words visitor instead of the curve of the smile, it just says the words visitor.
Neat.
All right. Keep that stuck on your outermost layer. She taps her shirt at all times so that we know that you're a visitor and not an escaped patient, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll walk you back now. Come on
thank
this
you.
way.
And I follow her back.
You start walking down the aisles, the hallway. You can see that they're completely white hallways. There are uniform doors every 5 feet on either side. You can see padded cells on the insides. Everything looks extremely clean, like blindingly white clean. You can see that the windows of the doors are like this very, very thin sliver of force wall, which is like a really strong abjuration wizard spell. You start walking.
All right. Here we are here, C14. Now, you've got 20 minutes, and we also have the other visitor in there right now. Would you like to... And do you two know each other, or do you want to wait outside before her time's up?
I'm a friend of Arsen from a while ago.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
And then I guess I walk in.
And as you walk inside, she closes the door behind it and latches it, and you can see her standing outside.
I'll be right out here whenever you're ready.
All right, thank you.
and you see Arshan kind of laying there in the bed, and you can see Stella sitting in her chair in the corner, reading from a book to her mom. Stella looks exactly like you remember her. Long black hair, very thin nose and paler skin.
The hair was
that
silver.
kind of yeah, she usually, except for now, it's like black. It's like a black color. Typically it's been silver, but like it's only silver at the tips here now.
Gotcha. It's like frosted tips. Got it.
Yeah,
She went to
almost,
Flavor Town.
She went to Flavored. God damn it. Yeah, so she's here sitting there, and she's kind of reading the book. She looks up and says, can I help you?"
I'm
don't.
a
She does not remember you at all.
yeah, I had a feeling. I'm a friend of your mother's from long ago.
Oh, well, I'd say you can say hi, but she's not really in the talking mood today.
Is she okay? Well, as okay as you can be locked up in here, I guess.
Well, I guess, okay. I mean, she can't hurt herself in here like she's been trying to. She keeps trying to tell everybody that Professor Kazanjian is living inside her, but she keeps trying to do things to get them out, I guess. I don't know.
Can I look at her eyes?
Sure. Make an
What color are
investigation check.
Arson's? Yeah, I was gonna say, what color are Arson's eyes?
Make an investigation check.
It's your ass, I am. With a 19. What color are those puppies?
Yeah, they're like a blood orange color.
Mm-hmm. 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 Jot that down in a note. I'm just gonna kind of squat down in front of her and be like, hi, it's been a while, I guess.
Is that my prodigy?
The, the one and only who just found out today he's been missing for 10 years.
Well, of course you've been missing. I mean, you got stuck on that broken ring.
What broken ring?
I mean, all the rings are kind of broken. Wobbly and all over the place. Rings are broken, rings are shattered, and they're all getting smaller.
Do you know what happens when they get...
She's been going on about this for a while.
Well, they're all getting smaller. Just so small. And everything's clear. But I won't let him see. I won't let him change things. So I'm gonna stay here, where it's safe, and he can't do anything.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I couldn't get to you. I'm so sorry that you ended up like this. I'm so sorry that he held you for as long as he did. I'm sorry. And Ghost is gonna start crying a little bit.
It's okay, Ghosty. We don't blame you.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, honestly, we're really thankful. If it weren't for that, we wouldn't have seen
Seen what?
the rings. All broken.
Yeah. I guess that's something I have to talk to Ifrin about. Maybe it's some sort of time thing. I'm gonna look over at Stella real quick and extend my hand out for a nice firm handshake. And I'm Ghost. I used to be your mother's protege until I apparently went missing for 10 years.
Oh, Stella. It's, nice to meet you. Wish it were under better circumstances.
Yeah. Yeah. after everything I went through. It's good to see that
You
you guys are.
see, Arson grabs your wrist violently. Ghost. I gotta talk to you,
Yeah.
please. Listen, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay in the back. Chains are binding. They need to all be broken. Same time. Straighten out. Circles. No more. Line. Okay. The scale sword to the temple. Break. Connection. Scale sword to the temple breaks the Oh, I'm really sleepy all of a sudden.
Before she like goes, I guess, not comatose, but before she transfers, like what I did with Sog, I'm gonna like open up my cloak a little bit, and from like I don't want to do this in view of the lady outside, so I'm gonna turn myself so she can't see, and I'm just gonna pull aftercut like halfway out and be like, this scale sword.
You see her look back. No, please don't touch me
And
with
then
it, please.
I send that bad boy away.
You can see Stella's like, what was that?
If you want to, I can explain to you once we're not in here. It's quite a tale, I promise you.
You
And
see her look over. Stella, don't let him touch me with it. Don't let him touch me with it.
Arson, I promise you, I'm not gonna hurt you with it. You taught me that killing out of the blue it isn't the way. I still remember. I promise you, I will not hurt you, and I will not touch you with the sword.
Good.
Trust me, I may have been missing for 10 years, but I still remember my teachings pretty well. At the time I fell into a spike pit.
Wow. It's a beautiful day for a wedding.
It's a nice day for a white wedding.
Who else feels like tapioca? I
What
hope
wedding are we?
tapioca day.
Whose wedding?
Red feathers falling like rain. I really hope it's tapioca day. I think I'm gonna sleep now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's time for me to go.
Let me come with you, Ghost. I'll walk with you.
Yeah, I believe I owe you a little bit of an explanation as to what happened, I guess, in the 10 years that I've been missing.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot. I mean, Professor Kasanjan was running a bunch
Died
of different
3 years ago.
experiments. Yeah, running a bunch of different experiments and managed to finally get free. Reese Cadigan disappeared and then reappeared maybe a week ago.
Anything noticeable about him?
Yeah, I mean, he built himself a new body. One that looks a lot more human-like. He's got his kids with him too, and say they're really creepy. Like
Kids?
yeah, they're so robotic. Like you would swear that they're warforged, but there's no way because like I mean they're eating food and like drinking drinks, and it was so weird.
You'd be surprised. I mean, after the things that I've seen and experienced, it's not out of the realm of impossibility.
Um, yeah, but and then now the war, the senators are all supposed to be voting on it, and then the King of Steam's going to take the senators' votes into account to make the decision. But
Is he going to do this fairly, or is he going to do this King of Steam way?
I mean,
She kind of looks around.
it's the King of Steam. He's going to do what he's going to do. But
Yeah, I had a.
at least he's taking a vote.
Yeah, that's probably going to end up rigged anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Um. I guess I owe you an explanation to the sword. Are we outside? Like fully outside?
Yeah, you're both like kind of like walking just through the city right now.
I'm gonna pull out the sword and be like, so,
Where did you get that?
I guess in a sense, I got it from the Palinirums, the swindler.
Oh, probably not the best person to be buying things from.
Yeah, considering he tricked one of my personalities into putting me 1,400 into gold.
Personalities?
Um, I have multiple
Hey,
personalities.
It's
I have
it's- you know-
Sog and I guess now Phantom. He just kind of showed up now. Sog's kind of dumb from what I heard. He was the one who ended up buying me the sword and my invisibility cloak, and Phantom I still have yet to learn about fully.
That has to be weird.
Yeah, you're telling me it was great. Sorry, it's been so long since I've
Hey.
been.
No, you're okay. Do you want to get a cup of coffee? Maybe that might help.
Yeah, we can
My
get
tr-
coffee. Catch
my
up
treat.
a little bit.
I mean, after all, you are buying swords, mysterious swords from swindlers, so you probably don't have much coin left over
Actually,
after that deal, huh?
Coincidentally enough, I just got paid for my recent job.
I mean, it was a joke. That wasn't me making fun of you. Just be clear.
the- Don't worry, I'll pay. I got it. Or is this your way of swindling me into free coffee? I'm just gonna kind of wink at her and make my way to the coffee shop.
Maybe I should swindle you into giving me some free coffee.
Yeah. Wait till you hear the adventure, I guess.
Yeah. So, I guess to kind of be clear, I do recognize that sword a little bit. Not the sword itself, but Reese Cadigan and Professor Kazanjan, they were doing experiments together.
Yeah, they made one
Yeah.
of my friends, and they did a lot of cloning, I guess.
They had a lot of materials, weird stuff that I've never seen before, but some stuff that looked like the same stuff that sword is made out of, that same color, that weird, like, cyan color.
You wouldn't happen to know where, would you?
I mean, most of the stuff was confiscated by the King of Steam after Professor Kazanjan's death. Reese Cadigan might have some more information if you want to talk to him. He's been back now only a week, but
Yeah, maybe I'll do that after we finish up our coffee.
yeah. She kind of
wanders along with you towards the coffee shop, and see the guy behind the counter is like, "Oh yeah, can I help you?"
2 coffees, please.
Sure.
One. I don't know coffee because, to be honest with you, Mike, don't drink coffee.
I just imagine you say 2 coffees, please, and then Stella kind of like, yeah, let's do a white chai latte and looks over at you, looks you up and down. A pumpkin spice latte.
I was just gonna go with hot chocolate, but pumpkin spice it is, I guess.
And you guys both get your drinks. Stella slides coins across the counter.
Nah, dog. I slide
Yeah.
those coins back and I put my coins up.
Well, I suppose I'll have to pay next time then.
Yeah, if I don't go missing for another 10 years. I guess I should probably start with that.
Oh? More to this fantastic story you've told me already?
I mean, yeah, considering I somehow survived a timeline collapsing and a nuclear cupcake, getting shot by the King of Steam, and then almost getting shot by the King of Steam again.
Hold on, a nuclear cupcake?
Oh yeah, there's a from what I heard, because I kind of got demolished in the explosion. But from what I heard, there's a clown who got grappled by my Theorem friend, and he threw up a cupcake, and then a second later, I remember waking up and I heard that a house exploded, and it was a time. Apparently, there was a lot of damage that got reversed.
Oh, sounds
You were
like an absolute...
also. You were also there.
Oh? What was I doing there? Probably leading some
Um,
badass rebellion or something, huh?
A little bit, yeah. We were just hanging out. That was it. You're gonna help me.
Hanging out.
You're
huh?
gonna help my friend. Yeah, you're gonna help my friends get to where they had to go in Alterus, and I was
Couple of
gonna.
friendos.
Yeah. They're really nice
No.
people. I think you would like them,
You know,
especially Tig. She's tall, has a gun, and is very straightforward with how she feels.
Ghost, I'm pretty good at reading people. It's one of the things I pride myself in. I can tell you know me from somewhere. Even though I don't know you, I can tell you know me. So I presume that you and I knew each other pretty well. Wherever you're talking about from. I don't understand all this story at least, but I can understand that.
Yeah. In the other timeline, we were almost a couple, I think. You wanted me to repay you for helping me escape. I put air quotes around escape, even though I actually did escape with the help, so that way it doesn't look like, oh, he escaped. Even though, it doesn't matter in that timeline. Or this timeline anyway. Maybe. I don't know. Time's confusing. Circles, am I right? But you,
What did I look like me? Is I no, am I do I look the same? Am I still as hot over there too?
yeah. I mean, your hair was more silver, but you're still,
Oh,
you're
You
still
know-
good looking.
like all silver?
Yep, all the way.
She kind of like shakes her head, and you see her hair shimmer and change color to all silver, like this.
Just like that. You made me promise to take you out on a date when outside the city when everything was all said and done, but unfortunately I couldn't fulfill my promise because the timelines collapsed and
Yeah.
everything turned into dust. And
Between you and me, Ghost, I'm a, I'm a. He kind of looks over you. I'm a cauldron born. I. It's not a big mutation, so I'm able to blend in all right. But I can change my hair color at will. It's stupid, but
I mean, did you see what I can do? And I hold out my hand and I change the color of the fur as well. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not weird to me considering I can look like anybody in here.
I'll be honest with you, Ghost. I'm a simple gal. I really good at people. I like getting to know people, and I'm pretty good in a fight. And I enjoy the simple things in life. This talk of timelines and circles and shattering and all this stuff is a little bit past my pay grade, but I can tell that you're a really good guy, and I can tell that you care a lot, both about me and my mom and this city. So, at least for my own sanity, so I don't end up as mom's roommate, you just keep it at that?
Yeah. Um, if you do end up getting curious, I can fill you in later down the line, but for now, we can keep it at that. I guess I should fulfill my promise to you at some point too of taking you out with the city on a date once everything kind of clears up with Lost Rye and everything.
Yeah, I mean, or, hear me out here. War is hell. We have no idea how long we're gonna live, so just why not now?
Is this the whole reason you wanted me to go for coffee? You trying to swindle me into a date?
Darling dear, if I wanted to swindle you into a date, we'd already be sitting at a table together and you drooling at me in my dress. But no, I'm
mean, I
using my
have.
words to ask nicely.
I mean, I have seen you in a dress before, uh, but that's a different story.
So, tomorrow night,
Yeah, Friday night
she kind
sounds
of
nice.
she kind of grabs you by the collar of your shirt and kind of pulls you in. Just gives you one peck on the lips. It kind of pushes you back. All right. I'll
Like just like the
meet you
other
at
timeline.
Central, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Stella, before you go, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hand her one of the swindler coins.
What's this?
It's a good luck charm. Um, just hold on to it, all right? Don't let it go. Just keep it with you
Kind of
whenever you go out.
She kind of rolls it between her fingers. Okay. See you tomorrow, Ghost.
I'll see you tomorrow, Stella.
And that's where we'll end it.
Oh, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
You just cursed your girlfriend.
I have no choice. I don't know if she's gonna die.